What's blazing, gents, and welcome back to Forza Horizon 5. We are here with the 3-2-1 seasonal championship, and we need to use an unlimited off-road car in the A class. And I have chosen something a little bit special today. We are using an Extreme E car without a tune. Now I know not every one of you will have one available. It's not available at the auto show, but I had the very explicit wish to use it. And, well, here it goes. Now, considering how much I absolutely hate Extreme E cars, I am not entirely sure if the person requesting it is actually a friend or just hates my guts. I'm not sure. By the way, I start with this race, but it doesn't really matter. Just feel like this is an easy first win, which is why I started the championship and moved the race where I feel like I'm not going to win to the end. Or at least not as first, and this one could at least be a winning race. Anyway, I'm not quite sure if that's a friend or foe if you request this vehicle. We're not really getting a lot closer, are we? I mean, we're not running a tune, it's a stock Extreme E car. We're all the same, so if you have one of them, you have all of them. It's absolutely god-awful. I hate it. I'm not entirely sure how we can get closer here. I thought at least this one would be an easy win on the 3-lap race, but... I mean, no, it's only 1 lap done. We'll see, maybe. Maybe now we get closer. God, this is so annoying. I can't even hear it. It sounds like toy cars. Nee, nee, nee. Terrible. Absolutely awful. Also, the feedback from the car, there's just nothing. Like, usually you don't only use what you see, you also use what you hear, but I don't know. The battery-driven toy car of my son makes more noise. Nee. I'm sorry, I can't take this seriously. And yes, I've driven electric cars in my personal life and I actually enjoy driving them, and I'm not one of those people that say like F those. But I don't know, these Extreme E cars, I don't know. Ever since the summer of 2022, I cannot stand these things. Even though this is going shockingly well. But then again, this is the race where I thought I should win it, because I wanted to start off with a win and then see if we can somehow keep the lead, but it's certainly drivable. It's a drivable vehicle, especially if you drive it without tunes, because, and I don't say that a lot, but the stock version of this vehicle is really well set up. It really is, so if you have one of them, just use it. The stock variant is just so well trimmed. And also at the rating it is really good. If you go up to 800 and you fight other vehicles at 800, it becomes very difficult. But at the rating it's really good. I think it outperforms its rating at like 700 and what is it, 45, 48? I don't even know exactly which rating it has, but at the rating it is, it's actually pretty good. But when you go to the 800 tunes, I feel like it starts losing out a little bit. I actually feel like it gets worse comparatively to the competition. I am absolutely shocked that I have won this race. Yeah, 748. It's actually pretty good for that. Shockingly enough. So this is the one that you usually start the championship with. Let's do the second, because I'm really not a big fan of it. It doesn't even matter which car I'm using. I just don't really like that race. I was utterly shocked by how well the first race went. I was under the impression, well, yeah, okay, I'm using the Extreme E car. And I'm going to have the worst time of my life again. And I'm just going to spend the whole video raging about it. But so far, I know it's early, but so far, it's actually okay. I mean, top speed is not there, so going down the hill here is not our strength. Which is why I really wanted to avoid that race. I knew this would not be our strength, but everything else isn't so bad. Wait, oh, was that a triple? Quadruple overtake? It was a good one at least. Which puts us into third, and I think third for this race is actually not that bad. Second even. Considering the car and track. You know, not something you will usually hear from me, but we're also only at 55%, so maybe we can make up a little bit of ground we still have. I mean, we are good coming out of corners, so... But so is that guy. 6% already done. Maybe if we can do some checkpoint cutting, although that one was rather tricky. Yeah, that compromised our line too much. We might be running out of race to catch him. Should still put us into a pretty comfortable position for the last race, though. Because then we have a first and a second. Depending on how that jump goes, we could close up. But we don't have top speed on this car, so... Yeah, we're closing in, but we're not getting him, I think. Yeah, not quite. Close enough. Now that gets us 36? I think it's 36. Yeah, so it's 36 to 34. Nonetheless, if that guy wins, we are done, so we will have to win the last one. Wherever that is. Here it is. Still, it's going shockingly well for an Extreme E. I was actually under the impression that we would just spend the entire video being in last place and complaining about the vehicle, but, you know, sometimes surprises happen. I am, however, surprised that off the line we're not faster, because that should be the real big strength. I mean, here through that corner you can make up a lot of ground already. And then at the top of the hill I want to lead, which we do. Jump will be a bit annoying. Probably lose out a tiny bit. No, it's okay. It was actually okay, because the car balance is a lot better than I originally thought. Again, this thing, just use it in stock. It definitely outperforms its class. Where are they going? Why are they going for the jump? That's the worst idea ever in this race, going for that jump. You lose out way too much time. Look at how far behind they are. Just by going for that jump. Honestly, rule of thumb, if you can keep your car on the ground, do it. Because on the ground you can accelerate, in the air you're just, well, flying. No acceleration, and when you land you lose a lot of speed. There's really no reason to do it. And I know the rubber banding gets them closer again, but still we have quite the big lead on a short track. So them going for the jump already more or less wins it for us. Which also means we got the championship on the Extreme E car. I am absolutely amazed and shocked at the same time. This does not change any of the things I said about Extreme E cars 3 years ago, but maybe it brings some peace to this discussion at last. So, I hope you have one of these vehicles so you can do it as well. That was actually not so bad. Hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching, and until next time, farewell.